I'm so
Undercity.
tired. How do people do this all day?
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to go to sleep.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Sure. Super nice day for a walk.
Literature department.
Oh.
Can I help you?
I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on that subject?
Whoosh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
Trying to find about a particular nether crown. Blah, blah.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lerocan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
I don't know. Continue traveling with... Oh, it's a Gale. I don't remember Gale ever asking me for any of this shit at all. Well, let's go sleep. Then I'll bring Gale here.
Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
Great angle. Hopefully he'll be the last.
There are always more bastards behind bastards. But we will run through them all, each by each. Enjoy the spoils of your victory. Spin memories of Leroican's death in your mind like silk floss.
Why?
My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Okie dokie. What's up, dude?
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
So the fog's lifted. What do you just... Fog's lifted. What have you discovered?
You. I discovered you.
God damn it. Why? Why?
I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly.
Cool.
But it does now.
Flattered, but not interested.
Truly? I was sure you felt the same way. Once the power of the Shadow Curse was broken, the connection was undeniable.
Huh?
But I respect your choice. If that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me.
If I wanted to run it with a half-ton of a dumb muscle, I'd seduce a deep rot. Oh, these games really, really do need just an option to be like, I'm just not into dudes. Or women, or what the fuck ever. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested, but I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid I just don't see you that way, bud. Or most people here.
And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Yep. Cool. How is that a fucking left field and a half? Like, I don't... None of our conversations seemed like they were going anywhere like that at all. Whatsoever. Another dream? Oh, thank God. Thought I was gonna get hit on by Squidface again. It's apparently that time of the game. Guess we'll kick Will out first. Oh, Christ, her. Ooh! He's not carrying anything either. Oh, no, he is.
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
I'll let him keep it. What does she want?
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Oh, right. Yeah, Cordula L10 accosted us in the lower city. What in the hell did you tell her? Hello, Missoura, or should I say Lady Missoura?
So, you talked to Cordula. Such an elegant woman, so protective of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she?
Alive, no thanks to you. I convinced her to stand down.
What a relief. It would be a shame if she'd struck down the one and only blade. Alas, she misses the fallen Duke. Someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. His only son, perhaps.
Okay, well. Alright, Will, why don't you stay here? You've been beaten up.
Let's talk.
Way too much. Wait here for now.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
Yep. Remain here.
And just when things were warming up.
By warming up, you mean you were beaten to a pulp repeatedly. Yes. They got real warm. Oh, Gale.
Dame Aelin has little to feel sorry about. The Roacan would have inflicted a far worse fate on her given the chance.
Yeah, how you feeling? Give easy facing possibilities of death.
Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives.
Yeah.
Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history.
Join me.
With pleasure. Lead on.
And now to level him up like 9 times. Because I've not had him in my party since he was like level 2. Yeah, literally level 2. Hey, look at these level 3. Wow. Prepared spells. Oh, right. Screw Witch Bolt. Might as well go Shocking Grasp. Because, yes, actually, yeah. If something gets near me and I need to run from them, if I Shocking Grasp them and it succeeds, then they can't use a reaction and therefore I can run away. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. Yeah. No, Witch Bolt. Stop it. Skip it. Stop it. Featherfall in there. Oh, Fireball's not even in there. There we go. No Witch Bolt. Bad. Bad. Ah, Odeluke's Resilient Sphere. Enclose the target in a sphere of shimmering force, blocking all incoming damage and spell effects. The sphere reduces the target's movement speed by half, and also prevents it from casting spells or dealing damage. Basically, it can't be hurt while it's in that sphere. And can't be affected by anything. It's a great way to keep someone alive, if need be. Let's go with that. God, I wish Polymorph actually could turn us into creatures and not just sheep. Level 9. 5th level spells. We have Cloud Kill, Cone of Cold. Cone of Cold, make a flurry of frost, crisp air, and condensed snow. Yeah, might as well keep going with the blasting. Fuck your Witch Bolt, fuck your Fog. Empowered evocations. Cantrip. Minor illusion. Conjure elemental, very useful. Phantasmal killer. Chain lightning. Great undead. Disintegrate. Shoot a thin green ray from your finger. If the 10 to 100 force damage reduces target to 0 hit points, it disintegrates into a crumbly ash. I do like wall spells when I can use them. Disintegrate is gnarly. Let's go with that. Let's go talk to Book Lady.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need. I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What?
The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
I am positive we've had this conversation before. What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. I mean, Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okie dokes. We're gonna save, and I'm gonna talk with Gale. Maybe this is one of those weird. We've never actually had an instance where it's made me do this, but we're gonna see if that'll.
Literature department. Can I help you?
Wizard, a quaint haven surrounded by books. Used to this.
Psst. These books are sensitive.
New person, same conversation, never had it before.
Environment of quiet reverence.
Wizard, a quiet haven surrounded by books. I could get used to this. Trying to find a particular book of Netherese crown.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate.
Yep, gone through this.
They're locked away here for their and our customers. It is said to be written by Lord Karsus.
Yep.
Great.
The Annals of Karsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in a book written by the greatest of Netherese wizards?
Sounds perfect. How much for me to buy from you?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
At least tell me where the vault is. Now, guidance. It's a 16. I'm going to give him the voice. And that'll help. Oh, he's proficient in it too. Wonderful. Yeah, okay.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Alright, with the book?
Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if it tomes.
Jesus Christ, okay.
What's an issue of Baldur's Mouth Gazette doing in here?
What now?
Why is it down?
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The Annals of Karsus are here, waiting to be read.
Yeah, but how? Okay. Well, it's upstairs. Very well. Oh, I was gonna say, oh no, I don't have anybody who can pick locks. Now we do.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
15,000? Christ. They have no concept of... That's like, why would that be the cost? Why would that be the bribery? Here's enough money to go buy a castle. like, what the fuck? Sorry, I thought this was the way to... Also, it's a... Yeah, my bad.
You don't have permission to be here.
Yeah, I just said I'd leave.
Ejected.
Sorry. Milker, Master Lorcan has requested his tome of divination spells to be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Vompter. Adventurers wanted. Master Lorcan is a piece of shit. Yep. Milkwar, as you refuse to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master Lorcan instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault and store it behind the protective wall. It is far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Past book. Oh. Why is the cat running to me? Why is it running to me? Netherese Orb Blast. Uh-oh. Better be careful. Let's try Wind Walk. Transform yourself and all nearby allies into tiny clouds. And tiny clouds go where they want to go. We're just a bunch of clouds. Whee! Yeah. Good old tiny clouds. Oh shit. Can't she turn back into the gaseous form once she's dismissed it? Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to go back and forth. But it looks like the answer to that is no. Alright, well, we're here now.
This is hardly the time for idle banter.
Yeah.
The Annals of Karsus.
Christ, okay, Jesus. That obviously opens.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't trust walking on literal magic nothingness.
Should be easy.
Doesn't say it's trapped, though.
Never a
Okay.
dull moment.
I'm sure that thing is like incredibly important for something.
Easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Well, this is a uninteresting place. The Red Knight's final stratagem. Warning, extremely powerful knowledge may include curses.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Oh, cool.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Will be disintegrated, huh? Oh, boy.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Step carefully. There's a trap.
There's a trap. One in front of every door. Okay. Oh, just a DC 10. I literally can't lower. I can't roll lower than that, so that ain't no big issue. Ooh, a minister, Silverhand, Karsus. Impossible to pick.
All's well that ends.
Well, shit.
Not as bad as it could have.
Beware. This place is trapped.
Doesn't like visitors.
Okay. We have evocation, transmutation, abjuration, and then illusion.
Never a dull moment.
Also a lever. Okay. Silverhand. Karsus again. El Minister. Illusion just took us back. We can't get in Karsus still. And illusion goes back. Let's go with evocation.
Be careful. There are traps about.
What do we got now? We've got invulnerability, foresight, and gate. Gate. Ooh, weird. None of those have to do with evocation. Gate is conjuration. Foresight, I think, is enchantment. And I guess invulnerability would be abjuration, maybe? Or whichever one the protecting one was. Foresight, I guess. No, we're back here. Okay. Silverhand. And then go in Silverhand. Oh.
Traps. How considerate.
For some reason, I'd like completely ruled out going back into Silverhand doors because of reasons.
A trap.
Unlock hereby the path to the Karsus vault.
Ah, Karsus vault. Okay. Scroll of dethrone. 10d6 plus 20 necrotic. Woof. That's a 30 to 80 necrotic damage. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling out strands of the weave. That is fucked up. Magus, be warned. It is a great paradox among our kind, or who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of a wizard. Though I fear my warnings will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps within him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of weave and contain it within an amulet. I spend the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head. I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously and passed around from collector to curios hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as a testimony.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. The truth of the crown, I hope. All that stands between us and enlightenment is the turn of a page.
Well, it came all this way. Here you go, Gale. Making bad decisions left and right.
This isn't what I expected. This is much more. The crown of Karsus. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
Uh-oh. The design for self-destruction, more like. Didn't this crown kill Karsus? Godhood. I know crowns are an ego boost, but that's ridiculous.
Gods have ascended through far stranger means. A circle drawn on a globe, a walk in a swamp, the destruction of a magical stone. Why not with a symbol of such innate authority? The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
The crown's caused chaos. We should be seeking a way to destroy it, not make it more powerful.
Do not mistake the crown itself for the actions of its wearer, or rather, those controlling its wearer at present.
Its wearer is another.
If we could restore its former glory, it would no longer be a mere leash and collar used to subjugate friend or foe. It would be something greater. Something divine. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise
shit,
you,
bud.
The gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
You dismiss the entire pantheon so easily, and then all gods are selfish.
Some gods may delude themselves into believing they care about their worshippers, but when it comes down to it, we're all expendable. Children to be appeased, not respected. I worshipped Mystra loyally for years, and in that time she granted me the barest sliver of the power I was ready to wield. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Oh, God. I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where such overreaching leads.
Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try.
Fuck, he's delusional.
Potential is nothing in itself. Just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mystra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Oh, boy. One hit, I just want to see it through because, you know, the stupid absurdity of Everyone just has such bad ideas. Yeah, I'm gonna urge you to drop this.
I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm.
A simple act.
Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even.
Oh, there we go. I promise to think about it. That's all I can offer, though. I mean,
That's all I ask. For now, we've learned all we can. Here's your tome back. It proved to be even more valuable than I ever could have imagined. For both of us.
I don't really want the book. We still need to save Lae'zel. And that means going into the sewers, I think. Undercity, yeah.
A very juicy read. Yeah, the book was a lot more lewd than its prequels. It's focus. We're the book brigade, not a
Symposium. They're the book brigade. They just happen to be reading a bunch of smut.
That orb seems powerful. What can it do once it's extracted?
Now, I personally
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
Oh, it's such compelling.
It might be useful. Who knows?
Sex were the best bits of any book, really.
A tribute to liberty. Compliments of Stony and Bony.
Stony and Bony, yeah. There we are. Into the poop sewers we go. Down one rest. Very big bummer.
I gave my return to Baldur's Gate a lot of thought. I never pictured this, though.
What did you have in mind? Quiet party? Toasting a return with a few good friends?
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic debauchery. But otherwise, yes.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
I'm learning to enjoy the taste of chaos. Count me in.
Is that rat? That's a cranium rat.
We see, we know.
Okay. There's cranium rats here. This is a lift going up to somewhere? Or is it new? It's not a lift. This is like a barge thing traveling in a direction. Let's take it this way. It's a lot of weird treasury things down here. I feel the need to talk to this random person who's just standing there.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
Which party is that? I get so many invitations. I just don't know which party in the sewers.
I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
Let's see here. Did he say what kind of party it was supposed to be?
Only that it was him and a few of his closest friends. Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a man say that to a girl he's only met once? He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up.
She is very dense. Not the smartest lady in the world. Was there anything else unique about this date of yours?
Now you mention it, he brought his own wine with him to the Mermaid last night. Strange smell it had. kind of metallic. You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Smart. Very, very smart. I like how she's like, yeah, it smelled like metal. Red. Oh, thanks, lady. Thanks. No, that's cool. Cool. That's it. Thanks for closing the door on me. It's just, that's very dwarvish. Well, that looks like a door if I... a fake door. Or a... switch somewhere maybe opens this.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
What's this, cousin?
Ah.
Another absolutist. Come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
No need for violence if something would happen to your friend.
I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too.
Yeah, fuck Gortash.
Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness. Or some fuel for the fire.
Yeah, we're going with persuasion here. I'm not a cultist, and I don't think your friend was either. Your paranoia turned you against one another, and that's kind of sad. I have a 7. I need an 11 to succeed. 50-50, here we go. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
She swore she was no cultist, but you all lie. The Absolute turns you. I don't know. I don't know. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Okie dokie. I don't really want to pass. I was just very curious. Unless I needed to go this way. Town Journal Fragment. An excerpt torn from what appears to be a larger journal. I need to get away from Alice for a while. We've been hiding down here for a while, and the dark is beginning to get to him. He keeps pushing his fire further and further into the tunnels, and he almost burned Bereski before I could get him out of the way. If those two can't keep their heads straight, then I have to, for all of us. Well, that person is very much dead, I think. Incomplete journal. A hastily scrawled journal entry, apparently the last in a series. Eris, Bereki. Don't be mad if you find this, boys. I'm not trying to keep the treasure from you. We just ripped off Gortash, and if I know you two at all, You're going to spend it all in one spot and draw the bastard Archduke to be's notice. Before you protest, remember Talik's Bakery. Years back, I'm doing my best to deny it all to the fist, and you two don't even bother to wash the cake from your gobs. So, if you found this, that means I'm off doing my business in the tunnels, so put it back and pretend you never saw it like sweet little dears, and wipe your faces, Saren. Christ, and then he murdered her because she lost his mind.
We watch, we wait.
Ah, here we go. Throwing a ball right here. Or at least the little blood tears. And who the hell are you? Voiceless Penitent Bereki.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Shall we trade then?
There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Armor of Moon Basking. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Ah, oh my god. Armor of Moon Basking. Lunar Bestial Vitality. You gain 22 temporary hit points after casting Wild Shape. So 22 bonus temp health. So my 110 or so will turn into 130 something. Thumbs up. While those temporary hit points are active, reduce all incoming damage by 1. That's kind of nice. Lunar Bestial Fortitude. You have a +2 bonus to armor class. You also have advantage on saving throws against spells. This effect persists while using Druidic Wild Shape. Hell yeah! There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Gonna buy that right now. That shit's mine. I don't know why he has it, but thank you.
Penitent blinks. You think? You are dismissed.
Thanks, random penitent guy.